Hey guys, I am back. Sorry to be gone for a couple weeks. I just got really kind of bogged down with things that I know I have to do this summer. It's just about to get real. School's about to start. I'm going to start going back to work starting tomorrow, but school will start a week from tomorrow, and so I'm going to get to see what I'm really made of. I made a lot of commitments this year to be more consistent in my production with my channel and with different things that I have going on in my life. And basically what I've been up to this summer is just trying to expand myself and my abilities and my mind, both as a person and as a writer, and as a person in all of my relationships, and just different things that I want to try to move toward in my life. But if I disappear for a week or two, that doesn't mean I'm not coming back. I know, in the past I've just kind of been gone for months at a time, but yeah, don't worry. This is for real. Like, this is really consistent here in 2012. So, as you can see, I'm pretty much maintaining. I went down just about a half a pound between my last post and this week. So it's not really what I'm going for, but at the same time, I consider it a success because, I'm still doing the same things that brought me success up to this point. Yes, I know I got to change it up a bit, but my days are literally about to be from like 4 in the morning to maybe like midnight. So, and I'm going to have to squeeze exercise in there. So, yeah, I'm good. But I am going to start setting goals for the next post, the next week, because that'll kind of up my accountability a little bit. So let's just say we're going to shoot for next week, putting a video up next week, and let's just shoot for 198 even. Okay, we're going to shoot for 198. Okay, so a couple things that I wanted to share before I get back to the basketball game, because the U.S. men are playing Spain in the gold medal game, are a couple mental tricks that help me stay on track with my weight loss and or health journey, because a lot of times it's just so easy to get discouraged. It's so easy to just fall off the wagon, just kind of fall back, and before you know it, a month is gone by and you haven't done anything, or you've regressed, which is worse. So let me share with you 3 things, what I call word connections, that have really helped me as I've just basically retooled and reprogrammed myself to just have a laser focus on my goal, of reaching my goal weight this year in 2012. So, the first word connection is problem equals solution. Now, what does that mean to me? A lot of times we focus on our problems, be it weight loss, be it relationships, be it my car breaking down, whatever. But that's just the way that the mind naturally works, I think. But every problem has a solution. So if you encounter a problem, whether it's temptation, whether it's, you couldn't fit in exercise in your day, or whatever the case is, instead of focusing on the problem, focus on the solution, knowing that there is a solution and that you are the one that's going to bring about the solution. So that takes away the discouragement that you might feel whenever you encounter a problem, even if you created the problem. But that's one thing that definitely helps me, and it's so easily transferable to different areas of your life. So always see your problem as instead a solution. All right. My second one is fear equals second gear. Now I'm laughing because that seems a little silly, but I kind of have to do the rhyming thing in order for me to remember it. But we all have fears. We all have different things that we're afraid of. And I'm just going to be honest. if I haven't been on the scale in a while and I know I really haven't been behaving, then I'm gonna be afraid to step on the scale. And I know some of you guys have probably been there before, where you just say, well, oh, I guess it's probably all right, and you don't step on the scale for another couple weeks. So, and then you're even more afraid because you haven't been on there in a couple weeks. No, fear equals second gear, and what that means to me is that when you have a fear, whatever that fear happens to be, that's not a time for you to be inactive. That's a time for you to step up your action towards your goal. What I'm really happy about that I've been able to get better at and more efficient at this summer for myself is to be more action oriented, because I'm a type of person that kind of internalizes a lot of things. I overthink a lot of things. I overanalyze even sometimes the smallest details. And what happens as a result is I don't do anything. I don't do anything about it. But I've changed that up a lot, whereas things that used to paralyze me, whether it's weight, whether it's, stepping outside of my comfort zone in a social kind of environment, whatever the case, fear is not really real to me anymore. Now, it's something that you're always going to encounter, but it's something that that you can control. So whenever I feel myself being a little anxious about something, I recognize it first off, I acknowledge it, I accept it, but I do something that gets me past that in an active way. So I'll take the scale example. If you're afraid to weigh yourself, get on the damn scale, okay? It's better to know and then do something about it than to not know and worry and not do anything about it for another couple weeks. All right, so fear equals second gear. Whenever you're afraid of something, weight, life, hair, whatever, do something about it, even if it's just one thing. Do something about it that gets you beyond and past the fear, because it's easily surmountable, really, when you think about it. And then my last one is, and this one is really specific to weight, especially for me because I weigh myself often when I'm really tracking my goal and trying to move steadily toward it, is weight, water weight. Okay, let me start over. The word connection is water weight equals weight, as in wait just a little bit longer, okay? Especially as a woman, okay? And another reason why I disappeared, by the way, for the last couple weeks is because of the whole water weight that goes with your cycle. And instead of being discouraged by the number, you kind of recognize that it's not even really an accurate picture of what's going on with your body fat to lean muscle ratio in your body. It's just a difference in the numbers because of the water retention that your body might be experiencing. But for any reason, if you feel yourself as being bloated and it's not really fat and it's water weight, then just wait it out, okay? Especially if it's kind of that time of the month, because that's where a lot of people get discouraged when they are experiencing a jump in the scale and they can't really figure it out. It could be water weight. So just wait it out. Don't let that discourage you, okay? So that's all I have for this week. Please be sure to check out my blog. I've really started this blog as something that was sort of personal to me. It's called dearblackgirl.wordpress.com, but it was really just something for me, but it's not just for black girls. I don't want anybody to think that I'm excluding all the races. I'm not. I think you can find anything. The things that I upload are pretty much sort of, they're for anybody, but they're specific to black females in the way that I represent my points of view, but not to the exclusion of anybody else. So check them out if you have time. I think it's something that is sort of uplifting, and a lot of times I'll go back and read my own blog posts that I put from like a year ago if I just need like a little tick of inspiration from feeling down or whatever. So, all right, guys, that's it. I pretty much talked for 10 minutes straight. And, I'm going to see you guys next week. Take care.